Hey, Leaving a Legacy family, it's me, Jill, your Leaving a Legacy realtor. And today I'm going to be talking to you about the appraisal contingency. Loans Realty Elite should have verified your payment for the appraiser this week, whether it was paid by me or it was paid by you. So also your lender should have scheduled the appraisal. So let me tell you, even though they schedule the appraisal, what they do is they pay for it, and it still could take up to a week for an appraiser to get back to us and say, I will be doing your appraisal, and then he will schedule it with the listing agent to go out. He will not schedule it with me. He'll schedule it with the listing agent, but I will be aware, and then I'll let you know, hey, the appraiser is going out this day, and then you will receive a copy of your appraisal report within 3 to 4 days. If your appraisal went through and was approved for the purchase price or the offer amount that we offered, and there are no repairs needed to be fixed, you'll be signing off on the appraisal contingency removal form that will be sent to you by the transaction coordinator. So you will notice that you sign off on everything that you sign off on. Actually, the listing agent also signs off on. If your loan didn't appraise at the offer price, purchase price that we submitted, and there are mandatory repairs needed, one, I will review the appraisal for accuracy. First of all, I will make sure that that appraisal is accurate, make sure they didn't leave off a room. We've had that happen before. So I will be checking that appraisal for accuracy. Also, the listing agent will be checking that appraisal for accuracy too. So there will be two eyes on that if it did come back that it was lower than the offer amount. Second, I will send an addendum to the seller for the lowest purchase amount if we determine that the price is correct, that, there's some other stuff involved that I'm getting ready to tell you about. So, and number three, if there is a request for mandatory repairs to be done for the loan to be approved, I will be requesting those from the listing agent right away. He or she would go back to the buyer, say, hey, look, in order for this appraisal to be signed off, we need these mandatory repairs to happen ASAP. Then we're going to schedule for the appraiser to come back out and do a reinspection, and that will be at the buyer's cost. That will be at your cost for that. Okay. So now let me explain. If the home didn't appraise for the purchase amount price, don't be discouraged. That's usually a good thing for us. The seller will usually sign off on the addendum to request the appraisal amount to be lowered, or what they will do is they will challenge the appraisal. The lender and the listing agent will get comparable properties to show them why they believe that the purchase price that they've chosen is correct, because usually that's what we do. When we're listing a property, we go and find the comparable properties that have sold within a mile, half a mile of the area within the last 3 months. And we go and find those, and then we look at the square footage, we compare, we do our numbers on how to get our purchase price, and that is how it's determined. So a lot of times sometimes the appraiser will come back and say, oh, well, I can't use that property. It's outside of the 0.5 miles area, or it didn't close within 3 months, or whatever it is. And there will be some going back and forth regarding that. So there was one property that I did, and we got a lower purchase price. And so the buyers were happy. They were like, yay for us. It was in the property in the area that they wanted. The seller went through with it. And sometimes the buyer, does threaten to walk away from the deal, but it's really not nothing that we can do about it. It's not on us. The onus is on the appraiser. The appraiser has the final say at the end of the day. So, we fight. And then if it comes back and it's lower, then it's lower. So once everything has been settled and agreed upon by both parties, you will be one step closer to sealing the deal. Usually the buyer will not walk away because they have too much skin in the game already. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Congratulations on moving forward. We are moving forward. And so I'm really getting excited. as we begin to move through this process and wind down to the final steps for making you a home purchaser. Okay, so y'all be good now. You hear? And remember, the highest compliment that you could pay me is to send me a referral. And remember, I do pay a referral fee for referrals at the close of escrow on anyone that you send me. So just know that I'm here for you to answer any questions that you may have. Reach out to me anytime. I look forward to speaking with you guys now. You be good now. You hear? And we'll talk real soon.